Okay. Refresh my page. See if I can hear myself and the game. Okay. Oh, cool. Personal audio is great. Now, what about the game itself? No, I don't want to do that. I'll regret it. Okay, so it's probably because OBS is set to the wrong setting. I can fix that just a jiffy here. Output capture. Microphone, that's why. Let's switch over to TV. There we go. Now let's make sure the music updated the way I wanted it to. Sweet. Hello, Professor Dimensions. Welcome to... and let me turn off my personal feed so I don't confuse myself. Welcome to the stream. This is a Monday stream, Monday early stream. I'm actually going to be doing a couple streams today even. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be logging into my online server now that is finally up for Ark Survival, and me and my girlfriend are going to have some fun with that. We are excited. But as for now, I am going to check out my scrapping locations, which, as you can see, are listed on there. I have scrap number 1 pickup, scrap 2 pickup, and scrap orange ship. There turns out to be a nice gigantic ship, which is way bigger than mine over there. And it crash landed. Like, the game, it actually like ran out of power and crashed. We will go pick up the upcoming location first. Okay, everything's running. There we go. We're going to go retrieve the scrap 1 pickup first, and then once it's daytime, I'll head over there and we will... there we go. Go check out that ship. Oh man, this is great. Oh, I spent the last night doing this instead of my... oh, jeez, quit going up. That's a lot. Quit going up like that. That's too much. Okay, so things that were not seen by other folks. I ended up actually getting a whole nother base scrapped out, similar to the one that I did in the last live stream. I found that like over there, and I scrapped it out along with another couple little buildings. This, if I remember correctly, is made of heavy armor. So this is heavier than most, already heavier than a lot of things I pick up. But thanks for it for being heavy armor, that provides me a lot of steel plates and allows for me to do a lot of extra stuff with it. La, da, 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 da. Okay, so I got to get myself a clear spot to pick it up from. So let's grind you down. I have scrapped so many buildings. It's not even. It's hilarious actually. It's insane, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Thanks to this thing and the amount of weight it can carry, I can just pick up all kinds of stuff. And it's amazing. And I end up with so much loot. It's great. Okay. So I'm going to put a little flat top on this little guy here. Sweet. 5. Oh, I should probably show you. So, how I got into this one, it's like, oh yeah, the ground around it's not all messed up and exploded. Well, it's because I kind of went in a little too perfectly and actually ended up infiltrating through the center. It was quite the endeavor. Come on, you. Why are you in my way? Anyways, as you can guess, I did actually get shot from that thing. Oh, I don't want to lose you. Here's some ammunition I like. There we go. Yeah, I tunneled in, and then I found this, and then I was like, oh, sweet, let's just go straight up in the center. So, this one I'm going to take a little more care into dealing with, primarily because I do want to be able to recover as much of this as possible, since this actually is more valuable than some of the other smaller buildings. Okay. No, I'm going to be grinding down everything at the base, so it's not like I'm going to try to pick the whole thing up like an idiot. I mean, that would... my whole thing is I'm trying not to reload the server that frequently, and I'm trying to get used to not doing that. And I don't let myself reload the server when something stupid happens now, which, thankfully, not much. And the reason is because I'm going to be hosting a server or playing on a server, and I won't have that luxury to be able to go, oopsies, and reboot it. And that's kind of the whole thing. Okay. There we go. So let's get you attached, so this way when I go to cut it off, it doesn't, like, you know, explode. Well, it's not really exploding, it'll just fall on me, which will suck. I don't have to teleport out here, it sucks up energy, which I have plenty of. I do have a teleporter now. I decided to go with the immersive route. Oop, oop, oop. Boom. Dang it! That is not the first time that that has happened. Where for some weird reason or another, even though I descended super slowly, my landing gear explodes. That's okay, let me level you out here. That is okay though. Things break, it happens. I mean, I got materials on me for it anyway, so. The tugboat's doing a darn good job though. You know, I'm just gonna... There we go. Chum Rum Bed Rum is the song I'm listening to, in case you're wondering. No affiliation. Schwizit! Ah, nice. Yes! Now, this is going to take absolute ages, because I do want to save as much as I can. And, unfortunately for me, everything here... Well, not unfortunately for me. Unfortunately, everything is, like, heavy. So it's going to take me ages to grind through it all. But that is okay. I'm pretty excited. I'm testing out the server host that I want to use for space engineers. It'll be really fun being able to just, you know, put everything into that world. I'm trying to decide how I want to structure the world, though. Like, do I want to build it where there's just a crap ton of planets nearby, or make things very far off? I was strongly considering on building a spawn point for everybody, and then just kind of disappearing from there. You know, just kind of going poof. Never to see that place again. Well, me anyways. Anybody who would join in would actually get stuck there. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be stuck. There'd be teleporters. Albeit everything's one way at that point. Which, speaking of which, I have, like I said, I got to start like a Star Trek teleporter mod on, so that is actually really fun to use. Super simple, super fun. I wish they could do the same thing but with ships. I can imagine it taking a ridiculous amount of energy. There we Yeah, this is what I mean. It's going to take me ages to get this guy down. Then I have an ore processing plant. That one will be really easy. Everything there was nothing but light armor, so not too much to worry about there. So nice. Oopsies. I'm liking this. Get this all grinded down, transported over to the main ship. Hopefully this will be more than enough to finally get that thing airborne. Well, at least these next two bases, and then make my way to the battle cruiser, which I will scrap out. And while I'm scrapping it, I'll be building my base. Like, building my ship better. I'll probably be adding way more guns and making it longer and all that other fun stuff. Oh yeah, there's the battery, isn't it? Okay, ran out of space. I don't even think I really need to get all this stuff under the ground. I mean, it's not like steel plates are expensive to make, to be honest with you. There we go. Oh, another huge advantage is that that other ship has ion thrusters on there, from what I remember. So that ship actually decimated me once before. Excuse me, my apologies. Yeah, I was, you know, just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, oh wow. Then all of a sudden, well, I wasn't minding my own business. I was flying at it at full speed in hopes that I could actually, like, hijack it, and it didn't work out. I've hijacked one ship before, which I need to put that video up by the end of this week. Where I sit comfortably. There we go. Okay, we got this last block out. Let's see how this goes. Metal grids. I believe those take cobalt, don't they? There we go. Freedom. Here we go. And I love the little tugboat guy. This is an amazing ship to have, not gonna lie. It has made all the difference. Okay. I really should not sing the songs I have not playing in this stream. That really messes with it. Yeah, I think I'll take the metal plates anyways, because those are worth something. Or not metal plates, sort of dumb things. Oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. Why did those steel armors have... Right here, metal grids. Oh, the curved ones have metal grids on them. Very nice. Yeah. This is good, because then, like I said, I'll get this ship running and I'll be able to head to space. That's going to be great. I got a bunch of teleporters I got to put in. There you go. I'll have to figure out how to use admin commands, too. There we go. So get this stuff taken care of. The next one will probably be a lot quicker to remove since it's light armor. I'm not going to bother digging this stuff out. The only reason why is because of how much plates I can get out of this. Plus the grids. It's actually pretty nice. Voxel-based games. They're fun. Crazy fun in my opinion. Ah, what did it do real quick? Okay. I just realized I gotta make sure my server's functioning for my art game. So give me a second. Oh, I'm out. I didn't realize I must have dug out all of that stuff below it, because dang. Just gonna get myself some energy. Okay. There we go. We'll get that. Oh, what was that? Oh, I thought I saw a red thing on one of my reactors. And I was like, no, don't go red. I need energy to be able to get back to base. Oh, you can probably get Arc in the background. Since that TV is very, very loud. We got more than one. Scorched Earth update too, huh? Might as well update you. Dang. As soon as that's done, then I'll be able to test it out and make sure my servers are available. If they're not, I'm going to be very, very unhappy. Yeah! Go! Let's do this. That's great! Scrap metal. Okay. Man, it's still not daylight yet. Ugh, it's gonna take ages, isn't it? That's okay. Oh, let me remove my GPS location. Scrap 1. Scrap pickup 1. Let's delete you. Sweet. Let's get ourselves back to base. Get this stuff scrapped out. Hopefully we won't have to worry. Once we're done with these, once we're done with the next 2 bases, hopefully I won't have to worry about needing more materials until... Wow. Until I get to the orange ship. I'll take care of that battleship. I want to wait until it's light out to go see it, though. The lack of light does not do it justice. There we go. There we go. Dropping into view soon here, hopefully. There it is. I really should put a giant ass spotlights. Hello, Night Guard! I really need to put a big old spotlight on this stupid thing. This is currently in my single player. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Yeah, my computer does not like handling or trying to have a bunch of people play at once. Oh, don't do Okay. There's a building right below this. There we go. I really don't want this building to explode now that I think about it. So several of these buildings, for some weird reason, as like you deconstruct them, they just explode. There we go. Land it nice and safely. Oh! Too much. For some weird reason, I thought I was on the ground. Nice. Sweet. It's a very tiny building in comparison to my ship. This is a very tiny ship in comparison to that other one. Okay, so let's get scrap 2 pickup. I gotta be careful. I have aerodynamics mod on, and for some weird reason, it makes my stuff fly really weird when I hit like about like 200 meters per second. And then their stuff starts getting weird and wobbly. Oh, it's starting to do it. Oh, no, don't do that. Slow down. Slow yourself, man. There we go. From what I remember in this little ravine, there was not too much variation of land. There it is. I was gonna say there's like one hill that I could accidentally smash into if I'm not careful. I think this one I actually left the power on and hacked all of the system stuff just in case something was like trying to land here. Nice! This one will be a lot quicker though, since I won't have to. Since I'm just chopping this one off and it's not like it's all heavy armor blocks, it's all light armor, so whatever. Gatling gun turrets. Okay. Let's do this. Take you down and off. I better put my stuff away, otherwise I'm gonna dump everything on the ground. Mod speed is 460 for small ships, and yeah, 460 for small ships, 400 for large ships. Meters per second, that is. I wanted something that went a little bit quicker. Turns out that if I build something like that, it tends to get a little wobbly. I think it's just because a lot of it's just proportion, but that's okay. Just disassemble you, little turret. I like you. Up. Oh no! Hey, there you go. No, come back. Come back. I want you. There you go. Do. It's really nice. I haven't been shot at in my tugboat in a while, which is awesome. As odd as it sounds, I was getting pretty. I got shot at a couple times, and I've just not used it since. I usually just go in all covert. There we go. Nice. Now it's nice and flat. A good spot for this thing to latch onto. Then hopefully it's daytime. We could go check out that ship. AI is the enemy mods that I downloaded were several of them. They're similar to the ones like Wasted Space and stuff like that uses on their servers. That's where I got them actually, is their mod pack. So there's like an auto cleanup if things get too deep in the ground and all that other stuff. A lot of automated systems. Yeah, better AI. That's kind of why I'm being very, very, very careful about going to the lookout towers, because if I go to a lookout tower, right, and it spawns an AI, that AI will follow me to the ends of the earth. Oops, there we go. As lack of a better figure of speech there. It does. They follow and follow and follow. I will spawn a great distance away, and it will still manage to follow me. And I'm like, this is no bueno, because if it follows me and I keep dying and respawning, it's gonna eventually get so close, it's gonna just ruin everything. So yeah, and they do pretty good. Like the turret AI is nuts. Like it just picks me out in seconds and I die, and that sucks. I enjoy it. It's definitely more difficult taking over these bases. Oh, should probably point out. So I was digging, and I was like, dig, 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 ah! And then I died. So then I had to create another tunnel right here. I'm getting really, really good at tunneling. Yeah, really good at tunneling. Okay. So let me get back over here. Finish chopping off this front half. Then we'll get that back half lifted. We'll get this out of the way. Hopefully, like I said, it's daytime. I can go show you guys that ship. Yeah, that ship, I won't be able to take it. What was it? Gamers Nation mentioned to me, hey man, just use the tugboat to move the ship. And I'm like, no man, this is a big ship. It is massive in comparison to mine. That little tugboat will not be able to move it. Oh man, it is humongous in comparison. I was so lucky too. Like I was mentioning before, it was a ship that was flying around me, and I left my game on all night at one point. You know, kind of an accident. I just kind of got off because it got really late. So this way everything would scrap. And I think what happened is it ran out of fuel and ended up landing. I was sitting right here, by the way, and see the thing where it says scrap ship. Anyways, it started flickering. Like the ship was there and then it was not. Then it was there and then it was not. And I was like, that's weird. That should be outside of the zone where it like kind of deletes it, but then why would it be coming back if it was deleting it? Lo and behold, I actually come to the conclusion that there's actually a bunch of ships that have been doing that. Like they go to a certain range outside of my view, or outside of a certain distance, and they usually are supposed to despawn. Well, I guess that distance is actually a lot further than I thought. Anyways, they keep going, and if they don't have any solar panels on them, well, then they end up crashing because they have no more power. And that ship just so happens to not have any solar panels where it counts, and it didn't get enough power to stay flying. However, it managed to keep just enough power to power like the defense system. So I showed up and I started getting shot at, and then they would stop shooting, and then they would shoot and stop, and then I realized, you know, if I just kind of play this little game where I hop in and out of cover until they keep shooting, they'll eventually completely burn out of ammunition. And I was totally wrong about that. They ended up actually, instead of running out of ammunition, ran out of all power. So, I didn't even realize how big this ship was. It was night, and all I could see was like some thrusters. So to me, it looked like a big old building from the back view. I didn't realize how big it was. Okay. I'll use the teleporter to go over there just because it's so cool. When I go to host a server. Okay. So let's get this guy back to base. Nope. Great silver. I can fly the direction of the gold shaft first. I'll be careful. Let's do this. Okay. Tugboat for the win. I love this little guy. I do feel like the T5 thrusters may be a little OP. I mean, come on, look at this. Just the two thrusters and some little guys are supporting it all. It's pretty great. I left the power on in this place, so it's actually kind of funny. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I want to hit that. Oh, there we go. Going down. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There are these item drops or caches that I keep finding. Well, I guess I've only found a couple of them. They explode a lot. Like, I don't even... it is nuts how much they explode. Like, I thought digging underneath it and all that, so I'm trying to... if I find another one, I'm just going to slap a control station on it. But for some weird reason, if you get within a certain distance of a certain thing, it detonates, because it's loaded with explosives. Which would be very nice for me to be able to disassemble a couple warheads. Oh, no, 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 stop it! Get out of the system, get out of this way. Oh, fudge. Oh, that building didn't have anything critical on it. That wasn't them. That wasn't that. I've hacked these. Oh shit. I hacked them, so they all are supposed to function for me now. Which is problematic because I need to turn them all off. So yeah, let's just K. Let's do K for this one. Oh, that does sound interesting. Here, let me get this straightened up here first, so I don't get myself. Let's turn everything off. Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't want to get this targeting the enemy systems that I have, quote unquote. They're not enemies, obviously. I just deactivated them, and I don't want it shooting out everything. I didn't really think about that. I totally forgot. Good thing this has some wicked high acceleration. Ooh, perfect timing too. It's daylight. Yeah, my my game tag, if you will, is AEKORON. I guess I'm over here like worried about lining up, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got plenty of space. There we go. This is an ore refining area building, in case you guys have been wondering. Come on. There we go. Touchdown! Yeah! Sweet dilly-tastic. Okay, let me not accidentally do a barrel roll. There we go. Straighten you out and then land all nice and peaceful-like. Beautiful! So, 6, 7, 8. Hop on out of that guy. What do I got for materials? Do I... Do. Oh, yes, it's building. Yes! Woo! This is great. This is great. Ah! These are huge chunks this side. Okay, so I'm going to go over to that ship now so y'all can see what I mean by how big that darn thing is. Oopsies. Let's replenish me hydrogen. Oop, I better go empty this in my ship. The only reason why I'm not emptying this stuff in the main ship is so this way, if in case I need to build anything with this, I have a very solid supply of materials. So this is like my backup, oh no, I'm screwed situation. I'll be able to actually build something useful. There we go. Now, let's go to the ship. I love this thing. This is awesome. We don't need to go to rear ship. Let's go to the new link. which is scrap iron ship. Oh, I like this. This is great. Okay. Yeah, like I said, add me, since I'm not able to pull my Steam up while I'm here. So, remember when I mentioned how big this thing is? I was not kidding. It is huge! And Gamers Nation did not get it when I said how big it was, which is not a problem at all. Nice! I've got a 140 on mine, a lot of aesthetic stuff though, to be honest with you. That is pretty awesome though, it's a really good amount. What kind of mods do you like to use? Oh, I'm excited for this guy. I'm trying to think of a way to have them scrap out without completely exploding. And the reason I say this is because as the nanites go to mine or cut stuff away. Seriously, look at this. Look at this, by the way. Oh, look. It's charging. This is actually how it stayed, like, active, I guess, is when it was sun setting, it managed to charge a little tiny bit and put power into the thing. Here's some ion stuff. Oh, yes, thruster components. Sweet, sweet thruster components. But anyways, my big thing is trying to figure out how I'm going to keep this from exploding. Because what'll happen is it'll go to cut through bits. Say it takes off a nice... Say it just does this nose for some weird reason. This whole thing will fall and explode. So, in my mind, what I'm probably going to do is try to build a safety net, if you will. Because think about it this way. As soon as this detaches itself from the group, like this whole section here, whatever this is going to fall. And it's going to fall hard. And I may lose absolutely all of this delicious materials. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up building a giant cage, if you will, separate from this actual entity box. Then I will click construct with my actual, like, nanites, and they will build it for me. And then when I put a deconstruction beacon on this guy, it'll take it apart. Now, I'm going to probably fill it in with, like, put a bunch of cubes up in here of all light armor, if you will. To be honest with you, most of the materials from this thing will probably go right into actually building the cage to keep things from exploding, but I can always deconstruct that later. My whole thing is trying to make sure I get all of the valuable resources. Look at this. See this? This thing has... Dang. Just a couple of these and I could build my tier 5s. This is fun though. I'm excited. There's so many resources I gotta get. Or I want to get. Oh, man. Okay. So I'm not going to, like I said, I don't want to, like, rip it all apart, otherwise I'm not going to have any space for anything. But, yeah, this is pretty much going to be telling of the start of the voyage of going into space. Once this is the kind of thing I was looking for to scrap. Like, I needed something big with a lot of materials, a lot of weaponry that I was able to scrap, which is why I was going to go to the tower originally. Because the Lookout Tower can spawn, or can make a bunch of ships, I figured, it's going to have a bunch of that and store uranium. And then I could go to space with hydrogen thanks to the water that was over there. So what I'm going to do is once it's flying, I can fly. Oh, I can literally hover over this thing. Because I should have way more than enough power. If not, I'm just going to land it next to it. Or nearby. Then I'm going to take everything and go from there. And I'm going to have to do the same thing when I go to take out a tower. Because I still want to take out a tower. Regardless. But I think I'm going to wait for my ship to be able to defend itself by getting ammunition and stuff. Oh man. This not even going to lie. Best flippin' find ever. Like I said, last time I saw this thing, it was flying in the air, and I was like, oh, this is a brilliant idea. I'm just going to fly up from underneath it and then die a lot. It was pretty funny. Chelsea was watching me, and I'm like, it's kind of working. Oxygen generators. Oh, so many materials. This is going to be great. This is going to be what I need. And then I should have enough. And then, if you want to be if you want to be lore friendly about it, I'll be able to build the gate I need to fly out of this sector and into a new one. Oh, so great. So great. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like the ship design though. Let's do a tour of the inside. Actually, I've cut open a lot of it, so I should be able to access it. So here's that bridge that we were looking at. Missing that chunk. Here's the med bay that they have. Weapons. This thing is armed on the inside too, like nuts. I ended up entering. Okay, to get in, I ended up flying at like full blast, and I was like, oh, and I landed right here and didn't die, and I was like, this is perfect. So then I started digging in here, and lo and behold, I ended up directly in the power setup. So I was able to disable that. It does have batteries though, but it looks like they ran out of power, and this long sense did not have any, uranium in them. But I still disabled them just on that weird off chance. You know, I have not checked all of these containers now I think about it. I really have not. I think several of these are just empty. Nope. Yeah, these are all going to be empty. I'm going to be honest, they probably have more materials in them if you hijack this thing while it has materials in it. What else we got here? We got this back room I checked out. This is so cool. This actually had a wall here, in case you're wondering, and I just kind of grounded away to find out what was in the front of the ship, which is another location to fight from. You know, actually, now I think about it, that is kind of weird. To get here, I had to grind... Oh, there it is. I had to grind through the wall to get up in there. There we go. And this is the computers. Easily... Yeah, see? Battery. They were completely devoid of power, which is great. So, one thing that I found is really awesome in situations like this, and awesome and not awesome, okay. So, if you have batteries and you have a bunch of them, and this happens to me... Really? You're spelling it right? Where do you say things? Oh, it's because I changed it to Mango S, man. My apologies. Terrible, terrible. Sorry about that. Mango_S_man. And then there's a link to my YouTube channel, which you already have found. There we go. But anyways, so what I found, and this is worse with azimuth batteries, by the way. Anybody who's like, oh man, their batteries are so OP. Oh my god. Yes, but they have a horrible, horrible drawback thanks to that. These, if you leave them on dynamic and you just so happen to not be bright enough and you leave all of them on dynamic and they all drain at the same time, as soon as they drain they go into recharge state, and then your reactors are running at full frigging blast to try to recharge everything, which sucks up all of the uranium in an insane speed. And it's worse with azimuth ones because azimuth ones accept an insane amount of power to charge. So it will top out whatever you have and completely just suck all of your power up. I mean, I on my ship have no solar power at this point, and if I'm not careful, I will... Let me turn that back on. I will end up losing out on all of my uranium and get stuck. So it's... Not to mention the nanites take power like crazy. So that's why it's kind of nice when I find ships with uranium in them, because then I can use them. Oh yes, this is the area. Cargo. Well, not cargo. This is so great. Thank you for the friend request. I shall accept that once I'm done streaming. And then I go to switch over to ARC. This is another thing I'm super excited about. Well, these, by the way, since they're expensive as all get out. But this... Oh, this is nice. It is insanely expensive, and I believe there's several of them in this group. Let me double check, because I believe there's one right below that too. There's one up there, and then there was one down here. Nope, there's just that one. Okay. All of that stuff takes a lot of materials, and it takes absolute ages, in my opinion, to get all the stuff for it. So I'm pretty excited. Blast furnaces, all this stuff is going to be empty. Okay, so this is like I was saying, I'm excited. I ended up finding this and taking it over. You know, I am curious about the weight now I think about it. I don't think I've actually hopped in here to check out what the weight was. No, it's not going to tell me because it's stuck in the ground. That always happens. Something's stuck in the ground, it won't let you tell. It won't tell you the weight. Bunker. I've gotten a bunker before, and I didn't really have much in there. Lookout towers, like I said, I'm skeptical about. Fortress tower. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I did a test run of it earlier. It sounded fine. Boop. Let me fix that here. Okay. Man, that is weirdly quiet. There we go. Let me fix that here. Okay. Yeah, probably because of the where it's located. Give me a second here. I have a fancy mic. I just don't have a fancy thing to put the mic on. You know, one of those 3-arm setups. Do this real quick here. This usually helps reduce the sound, especially when I'm doing my recordings. I normally don't have this problem on any of my videos. Streaming sometimes is a little weird. Pardon the sound since I kind of get this all set up. Okay. Let me pause that. Put my audio up. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna still get the lump bump because of the keyboard. Try to think of a place. Don't know why it's picking everything up like this now today. Okay, give me a moment here. we go. Should be a lot smoother now. If I run out of hydrogen, I do. Let's move this over a little more. Yeah, no worries. Thank you actually for letting me know that. I usually use this setup to play on my PC or on my Xbox games, not my PC games. So it's a little bit different or finicky when I gotta do that. Because like I said, before when I play this, I haven't had that issue. Where it was doing the weird love bubs. But this time I am. Which is entirely understandable. Okay. Let's get back to base. Oh hey, a rock. What are you? Are you something useful? Ah, no worries. Like I said, thank you so much for letting me know, Red. It's always, like I said, it's always good to know when there's something wrong with my audio or something I need to work on because it makes things a lot easier. I like feedback, you know. It's important. There we go. I'm not so naive to think that my setup is perfect. So, always visible. Great. Now it's always visible. The wrong way, that's why. I'm over here like, where is my silver locator? Give them faith in the wrong way. Duh. There we go. So, you, Red, do you play Space Engineers at all? I've got flip turned upside down. Oop. Oop. I'm gonna check these rocks for resources I want. Iron, gosh darn, they're always gonna be iron. Why do I even bother? I know they're gonna be like iron or something simple. It's not like I'm going to be going along and be like, oh, look, a platinum stone. But yes, so I'm excited about the ship, but I'm not exactly sure what I need to do or what I'm going to do now. Oh man, same here. Agree. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm always having a blast. I put a bunch of enemy mods on, so there's way more. This is my first like actual survival attempt. I normally would play a little bit in creative here and there, but other than that, I never really did anything survival. So I put stuff on there, and I put a lot harder mods on there than I expected, and it ended up resulting in me kind of having to adjust my playstyle. Like, instead of making a mining ship, I found out that it was just more fun and way easier to scrap out bases. To get the enemy, or get to an enemy base, lift it off, and just take it away. Oh, man. I swear, this was a lot bigger. It was huge. Yeah, so my designs are not the world's greatest currently. It'll take some time before they're refined to where I need them to, or where they're better. Okay. There we go. So we've got Fortress Tower, and Frontier Outpost. I know I've taken over... Wow, seriously, is that all that's left in my area? Jeez. This whole area used to be lit up at one part. Hello, Gaming with First Dardo. That's a really long name, by the way. Yeah, it's, yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, I do. I could build a bunch. Well, actually, believe it or not, there's been a lot of bases that's gone through the area. Frontier Outposts, there's been about 2 of those that I've scrapped so far. This is the first one I've done of this one. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. But this is also heavy armor, so like I said, saved me a lot of resources there. Then there was this like expedition outpost or something like that. That I ended up uprooting. It actually spawned super close to me. I was like, nope, 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 nope. it actually caused this giant hole, which kind of peeves me off. It was, okay, so it was doing, this is what I mean by the nanites are just deassembling and it's doing a good job. Then all of a sudden, kaboom! It blows a giant hole in the ground. And I'm like, dude, that's a lot of resources I need. Please don't get them lost like that. I had a similar thing happen when I was sitting in... Well, that's what happened. Goodbye, building. Yeah, I know. This actually was way, way, way bigger. If you check earlier in the stream, you'll see that this was actually one giant thing, and I was flying underneath it. Now it's just reduced down to the landing gear I slapped on this thing. In this section, like, one of the oxygen, like, I don't know, like, the oxygen vent started flaming and looked like it was about to, like, explode for some reason. And I was like, why are you doing this? You're not supposed to do that. Oh, this is great. I love this. I can't wait for the hydrogen to be built. This is one thing, by the way, in case you're wondering, is scaring the crap out of me. Do you see my lovely, my lovely pistons? Do you see what's happening to them? They're slowly being eaten by the ground. Which means this base, you can see, is at a slight angle. And it's slowly getting sucked into the ground as I play. So I've been kind of like rushing and hoping this can get itself put together and ready to go because, well, I need to fly away. And I really, really don't want to get sucked into the ground before that happens. Oh, hey, unknown signal. We all know what those are. Skins. I don't know, I really like the golden skins, by the way. I know, right? I'm being eaten alive, and it's kind of a worrying thing because, I mean, that's not good. I don't want to lose my tower. Or not my tower, my vehicle. I was just reading the tower on this. There's an OBS. Yeah, DBS lookout tower. Okay. This is a glorious, 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 glorious. Boop. Oh, I was just about to say that I hate these ones because they start rolling away on their own. Come on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get the item. Come on, you. Oh, man. This thing. Eh. Stop. Stop. In the name of, I don't know, me. I know, but I don't have any on me. That's what I normally do. I'm running low on hydrogen too, so I gotta be careful. There you go. 5. Oh gosh, darn it. No! Fudge-tastics. Okay. This is great. This is it. I'm done. This is how it's gonna go. No! Quit trying to fly away! Go! No! Stay down! Oh my gosh. This is what happens. So, just have to... Yay! I got it! Special item. What'd I get? What'd I get? Badger rifle. I'm slowly getting all of them. Oh, hey, this is one of my favorite ones, by the way. Not because of that, but because it does something else that's really cool. We want cargo container with me. Crouch. There we go. I'm going to leave that in there. There we go. Okay. So, this may explode, so I better be careful. If I hold it for too long, it doesn't do it because it destroys the uranium. on, you. Let's get rid of the sensor first. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that was a little anticlimactic. Usually something like this, it'll bounce around a little bit and just detonate and just doom, leave a big hole, and it's actually kind of fun. Well, my version of fun. Oh. Okay then. That happened. Well, there really isn't anything of use here now. Let it be free. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is something weird with like the interact, like the button. It just goes all kinds of weird and just as soon as you get the item, it's done. It stops doing it, which is funny. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to that kind of lookout tower yet. Let's go back to base, drop off my stuff, set myself up a drop location. And let's infiltrate another tower since I've gotten that done. Boop. 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 I still find it's hilarious how I can just bounce off the ground at like 200 meters a second. But if I go like 10 meters a second into a wall, I just, you know, die. Okay. We're doing good here, right? Can't wait. There we go. Oh, hold on, give me a second. I gotta test something on my Xbox. I have to test to make sure the servers are working or my server's connecting for the ARC server, which is what I'm streaming on tonight with Chelsea. There we go. We're good to go there. So let's go check out that tower, which is right there. Ah, wrong button. Let me check actually. Nanite, just nanite control factory. Whose nanites are these? Biomax. Oh, I can't seem to find it in here. It's one of these guys. Oh, N-Tech. Nope, totally wrong. I saw. Oh, there we go. Nanites blocks. Great. That's great. I don't know. I have all kinds of stuff. I can protect, project all kinds of stuff on these guys. This is great. This is azimuth, I believe. Or no, this is part of the mod regular. Normally. Ugh. This is the one I used ages ago, and it did not have nearly as much stuff in it at all. There we go. Ore processing. That's another place I wanted to check out, is that one. Because the other ore processing plant didn't have anything in it that I wanted. Changing modes. There we go. So, I can get within 700 meters of a base before it starts shooting. Now, if there's trees, I can get even closer, which is how I've gotten some of these ones. Because I can hide behind trees, which I didn't realize how good trees were at blocking shots. Okay. Review. I'm gonna hide behind some trees and see how well that works. Oh wait, I know it works. To see how close I can get just using trees. That's a shrub, not a tree. Crap. Better be careful. I'm getting shot at. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Quicker. Oh, I went too fast. Keep going. Oh, at me. No, no, no. Yes. Wow. I got really close. Oh yeah, the one I'm using automatically does that. Like, it automatically sets itself up to do that. So it's actually really nice because I don't even have to use beacons. I did put a beacon on there once just because. Otherwise, it didn't really need them. I guess if I put a beacon on there, it would prioritize it over all of them. Otherwise, for some weird reason, it actually just kind of scraps everything out as according to what it needs. Which is weird. So if it needs motors or whatever it's building needs, like motors, it will go out and get a bunch of motors. And it will scrap everything in the area with motors and then it'll prioritize it, which is kind of interesting, I thought. Well, that's what I've noticed it's been doing, because it was, like I said, scrapping bits from every single thing and building only one thing at one time. Okay. What? Unofficial sessions. What? Why is there 2? Join. Oh, hold on. Hold on for a second. Like I said, I'm trying to manage a server thing going on with my ARC. Oh, that'll help if I stop trying to broadcast that. It won't take me too long. I just gotta punch the password in, and then as long as Chelsea's character can log in, it'll be good. I'm excited about being able to hide behind the trees. I honestly did not think originally that was gonna work. But I figured, hey, if they can't shoot through it, why? Oh yeah, now I remember what the number or what it is. Server password. Super fart sniff. Kurt, if you try that, you're an idiot. Right? Right. Oh, man. Yay! I just gotta make sure it loads. I'm gonna bounce back to my space engineers. Okay, so this is why this is fun. Crouch. So I don't know if you guys were around earlier when I used my teleporter from, which is a Star Trek teleporter. So it is totally fair play to have as that mod. It's immersive. Not what I want. Let me just set a GPS location. New from position. Let's name that entry point like I normally do. I don't know. There's some old ones that got saved in there. Wait, why did the host... Gosh dang it, game. This is the kind of stuff. This is the reason why I'm testing the settings. Okay, I'm not just gonna wait for it to reboot. Ugh. Anyways, let's go. Reason why I'm happy about this is because now I don't have to dig a ridiculous long way to get there. Dang it. There we go. I'm a fan of going underground. It can't play the nanite mod? I wonder why. Just not optimized for it? Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's Stargate mod is another one I want to put in there, but it seems like it's very complicated as to the Stargate mod and what's going on. Like who's supporting it and all that other stuff seems to be in a gray area, and I really don't want to download an unsupported mod that might break my game. So that's kind of why I went with something like this, which I guess from what it said in the, if I remember correctly, it said that it's a completed mod. All the bugs are worked out, it's fine. Until I stream Arc, I was looking at streaming it probably about 7-ish, maybe later. Probably closer to 8 now I think about it, because I'm waiting for Chelsea to get home, and she does not want me to play that by myself, which is a bummer. So I'll probably be holding on to that until about 7 or 8-ish. Probably closer to 8, to be honest with you. I may start the stream a little sooner so I can troubleshoot everything. Make sure my audio is good to go. Make sure Chelsea's stuff is all synced up. Get into my Discord channel. You know, all the fun stuff. Oh my gosh. You know, I was so freaked out last time I was trying to take over base. I did not know the distance for when I get shot at. So I was like about 1.5 meters out, or 1.5 kilometers out, and I ended up, you know, digging. And it was a very, very long tunnel. And it took a very, very long time. No, just stand up. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I won't enjoy it. I was just worried that, you know, being that it's not nearly as supported as it once was, I didn't want, like, you know, by a team fixing bugs and stuff, I didn't want an update to break it and then me be SOL forever. And that means all of the gates are removed. So it's kind of why I put this into place, which is that, because it seems like it'll work a lot smoother. The Star Trek one. Plus, it's, you know, fits one person to 6 people simultaneously. It's a nice step in until I can... Wow. Oh, okay, that's what DBS, not OBS. Okay, so they're the heavy armor ones that I was looking at. That's great. I know exactly how to take this over. Yeah. I'm just thinking of like server stability, you know. I don't want to host something and then people have to deal with, oh yeah, you know that mod that you use to get from planet to planet or like from surface to planet and saved you a lot of yeah, no, that's not in there anymore. So, and I mean, if anything, I may put it in there alongside it, which, as far as I know, they won't conflict with one another. This way, people have options on what they want to use. You know, Stargates do things a little bit different. I mean, I think they have a better range, like a better distance than that one. I'm not sure. I've never tested the max distance for the Star Trek one. Okay, let me try to enter my server again. What? That's not what I wanted. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, so this is gonna be fun because I got shot last time I was doing this exact type of base. trying to think of a better way to do this. I don't want to get shot this time. Oh, I gotta be careful. I don't want to get shot if they're having to do something staring at me out here. Oh, don't do that. Oh, it is! Oh, it is! Let's try this one. As far as I know, well, not as far as I know, but if I remember correctly, there's only a gun on one side of these things. There we go. Ah, much better. Let me make sure I have ammunition for it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I accidentally... No way. I put my gun away. That is no good. Okay, now let me try the password again. Better let me join session, otherwise I'm going to be very unhappy camper. Last time I beat this one, I didn't actually have to shoot. Last time I beat this one, I flew up into its blind spot and cut it off. Ah, yes. Wait a minute. No, there isn't anything on the side. Oh, there's a cargo container. Fudge. Well, let's... You know, I can put my stuff in here to save it now I think about it. Are they going to shoot it? Okay, I was going to say, if it's because it's all part of the same one, is it going to still shoot it or not? Oh, wait. What am I doing? I need to put another point here. Oh, let me fix this. Delete the entry point. Delete. New from position. Sweet dilly-tastic. Okay. You quit my YouTube channel? Or, oh, you quit your channel. I'm confused, Dark Knight. I'm confused. Ha ha! The Ark server, it lives! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Kurt, I will send you information to that once I'm done with everything here. Oh, nice. Why'd you stop your channel? Oh, man. Turn off. Save some battery power. Anyways, this needs to be, name it under for now. Not as a reference to anything in particular, but it possibly could be if you really want to. Actually, I could just... I believe there is only one battery on here, isn't there? This is a really good night. I mean, it's dark out, that might help. Let's see if we power down the whole system by doing this. This would be very helpful. Okay. I mean, I don't see the beacon anymore. Let's test it with this little area over here. If it sees me, then I can just back the heck out. No. Hey! That's the only power source! Sweet! I better take this out before the sun rises. Because as soon as that sun rises, it's just gonna feed everything off of the panels. Which, you know, no, it won't be good. Oh, nice. So this is cool. We got another little place. This will give me some more items. You know, I was trying to remember because I wasn't sure if it would be any use to take the battery out or not. I know in a couple cases it was very useful for me to do that. Other cases it was just easier for me to get in and then destroy whatever was there. I couldn't remember if there was a second battery hidden in the ceiling, which is kind of why I didn't want to. Because it would have been a bummer for me to just drill that out and waste those resources. I'm pretty sure when nanite factories disable batteries, they still get their the power cells out of them. Pretty sure. So I was just kind of trying to retain some of that stuff. But hey, that's okay. Who cares now? Oh, shoot. This is great. And then I'll probably label it scrap 1 or 2, and then I'll go to another one. I'll it's scrap 2, 3, from there. I mean, this would be scrap 1 for sure. But this is the one that I... Oh, no. Is this the one that I had? No, there's another one down there under the floor I didn't even realize. That means there is cargo containers in this build. The other building I didn't even realize was in there. Ooh, maybe there's something good. That'd be super cool. Okay. Nice, okay. Now I don't have to make any of those anymore. Not. Oh, this is... Wait, what? Come on, you said access denied originally. This is mine. I put all this crap in here, you lying sack of poo. There we go. Oxygen generator, which I'm pretty sure has stuff in it. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's just you end up getting scrap every time you go to disable or take apart a battery. Which is a bummer, because you end up losing stuff, but... I mean, I could kind of understand it. You know, I mean, it's really not easy to recycle batteries in some cases, because the power cell, the cells end up getting destroyed. But yeah, that's okay. And depending on what I'm taking over, though, I tend to just label it as, oh, there we go. I tend to label it as, the batteries, or I tend, well, not, what am I talking about here? I'm like all caught up into, I need to label this. Actually, I could probably just make it always visible and name this scrap 1. There we go. So what am I taking on next? Another ore processing plant? Frontier outpost? Well, I gotta stay away from those places. Those defense installations, if I remember correctly, have actual, like ships, which I don't want to get my butt handed to me yet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Since there's no battery power, I don't have any power for my tools. I'm gonna have to... Okay, let's do ore processing. Yeah, making videos takes like a little while. Mic quality is definitely important. You want to make sure you have a decent mic, otherwise it just... in general makes it very hard to hear and all that stuff. That's what I mean by I have a good mic, it's just I don't have a stand for playing on PC games. Scouting outpost? Oh, okay. Trees. Try to find some trees. There we go. Boop, 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 doo. Nice. Let's do it again. Same thing. Entry point. Kind of glad there isn't like NPC guys running around. That would make this so much harder. Okay. I don't know. I do not think I'll be able to get there with this battery, with this amount of power, so I might actually have to fly out and kamikaze the darn thing. And then what I'll do is I'll hop back, teleport in. We'll go from there. I'm just trying to remember which one of these gives me the best and most resources. Because like I said, this would be a lot easier if I was able to fly in the ship. I could just kind of skydive to my objective. I can just go from area to area and I don't have to worry about it. But the teleporter makes it like the next best thing. Oh, well, thank you very much for subbing. That's good. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited. I did want to do a Space Invaders tonight, but I also want to do Ark. I play Ark on Xbox, and that's all the people I know so far. So I'm hosting an Ark server for Xbox with my, for my friends. There may be some other options for like a Patreon page thing going on in a little bit once that gets straightened out. But I want to test out who I have my servers through first, especially for a Space Engineer server. Because Space Engineers is a kind of game that is pretty heavy on the usage of your CPU and GPU if you're not careful. And I don't know how well an outside server would be able to help or make it run better. So I'm going to test it in the Ark server. If it goes well, I'll probably get a Space Engineers one going. Which would be awesome, because I could just endlessly traverse the cosmos. To be honest with you, I don't think I could, because I mean, I would just get nothing but asteroid fields, no planets. So I might actually have to build a map, unfortunately. But it'll be cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run out of power. Let's see if that'll help. Chelsea, or otherwise Toot Loot, should be getting back pizza, but probably not for a while yet. Yeah, it's like 5 something. I'm over here. She gets somewhere around 6, but given she's working late at a meeting, I can't see her until about 8. She normally gets here around 6, which is kind of why my stream for Ark is not happening so long. So I wait for her. Oh my. How far have I been doing that? Oh, just recently, I guess. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hearing, and I've been kind of not sure on what to do. It's kind of why I wanted to try to make sure the server, if this server host, excuse me, can handle Ark, then I think we'll be doing pretty good. Well, that was fast. Way faster than I anticipated. I didn't even realize I could spawn it at these locations. Like, I didn't realize it until after I died the first time, which took so long for me to die, or to die the second time, I should say. Yeah, I can see. I remember reading about that. Something was happening with the hand tools where it was causing things to lag out real bad when you'd use them. I was like, why? What's going on? Wait, what am I doing that for? I mean, I figured if you keep a server small, or with relatively few people, it'd be pretty easy to play around with. And not have too many problems. Okay. We want to go to entry point. Boop. Yeah. I really do like this logo setup. I mean, it's a little too active, in my opinion, for the line work, but otherwise it's really cool. did I get past that? Stop doing this. Do you not love me, game? In my opinion, digging around trees is kind of a hassle. Yeah, that does defeat the purpose. Wow. That is stressful. Everybody starts mining and just kind of acts all weird. Now, is that kind of a recent update kind of problem? Or is that something that could be solved pretty quick here with the patches? So that's what they were talking about. I don't know. I was there you go. I was originally talking about like I didn't notice any major problems while I was digging, but that's probably why. It's because I'm on the server. Gosh darn it! Crouch. There we go. Okay, I'm really hoping this ore plant or ore processing has like a ridiculous amount of iron in it. Turns out you need iron for literally everything. And then some. Do. Oh, yeah, you know, I was wondering about those skins. I didn't even know that they put those kind of things in there and people were buying them and stuff. I'm like, what? Yeah, at some point we could definitely hop on and play. Just like I said, give me some time. Between doing my videos, and streaming all the other games, I don't have as much time as I'd like this week. But yes, I got actually quite a bit done today. I got several videos edited and shot, so that'll be nice. But yeah, no, it'd be fun to pop into your world and check it all out. It will be a little weird because you're probably not going to have some of the mods that I got used to. So, which is totally okay because each server is going to have their own flavor, which is important, you know. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying though. I would not. Don't work on skins if there's problems with the servers, man. Servers are important. Multiplayer gameplay is a huge thing, and if they just keep putzing around. No way, like 20 bucks? That's nuts. I'm not paying that for skin. You know what's actually kind of weird is, I don't know, Keen Software is owned by another company now. I think about a year or so back they ended up like having to be bought out. Or no, it wasn't bought out. They ended up getting a new director on it. Oh, I better be careful here. Something like that. Which changes the direction of the game a little bit. Which is what from Wasted, by the way, when I was watching that thing. They were worried about, you know, major changes in the game, and, you know, people like the way the direction they're going to go, and are they going to stray away from planets, you know, which is kind of an important thing to have. But that was a while ago. I think that's the kind of that's the crew that decided, yeah, you know what, let's do it. I don't always hate on the fact that there's places and companies that are like, oh hey, you know, skins and stuff. They need money to survive. They need money to operate. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, overbloated prices is a problem I'm not a fan of. $20 for a skin might be a little far-fetched. But there is that nice advantage of a nice, strong modding community that helps make the difference. You know, that can help fix and retroactively do certain things. Oh, there's one up there. Okay. Okay. That was kind of scary. Oh! Stop doing that. Yeah, that is kind of crap, though. Oh, hey, can't aim down. It's trying. It's a trying. It's trying. Nope. Not invisible. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. Oh, crap. There we go. Put. Why are you not listening to me? Do you not love me? Probably not. No, but that is pretty crappy if somebody's only worried and thinking about money in the game rather than, or profits instead of people. I mean, I understand needing money to do something. I mean, I'm on YouTube, but not at the cost of community, man. Community makes the difference. Community is the driving force behind all, like, you know, direction and whether or not there's success. And if you're just gonna fart around and do a crap job and just kind of ignore the community, then you're just not doing a good job, in my opinion. Yeah, the modders had, I mean, they for some reason had ladders like pulled away, or like not ladders, but they couldn't get ladders to work, and then a modder did a dang ladder, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've watched this game played way longer than I've actually played it. I've owned this game for a while now, and I had a computer that let me kind of play it, and that was kind of the bummer. The thing is that I just recently now have a computer that can handle playing the game. So that's, if you look at my thing, it says several hundred hours. A lot of that was just creative putzing around and leaving myself logged in on them. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of like having a good, strong community, you know. And that's what I like about good communities, is everybody being able to work together, hang out, chat, ideas. Oh, this is not going to go well. I might have just clanged this up real bad. This is not good. No bueno. No, 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 no. I can't actually grind it away. Oh, crap. Crap. In the hole. Where's the hole? I died. Yeah, I know, right? What other games are they even working on to be able to, like, constitute not getting anything done? Like, their other projects must be really cool. Like, really, really cool. Oh, man, I gotta run the whole way. Oh, man. It exploded. That was... Well, I guess it wasn't really a loss of good materials, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. I'm very unhappy with that. And that was a lot of progress lost. And that's going to make it way, 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 way harder to get in there now because of the, well, maybe if I can manage to hit that hole perfectly. That is one thing that I always thought was weird. Because think of Bethesda. Bethesda builds Skyrim, which is a pretty meh game. The modders have went and taken it and have been building on it for well over 11 years and doing a great job. Then they go to re-release it as an updated version, and now all the old mods don't work, but I don't really think it paves the way for new mods, you know? That's a game series with some serious mod support, though. And I mean, a game like this, too. I mean, there's just certain things that they should either fix, or they should just give some money to the modders and have them do it. Arc is doing a pretty good job there with paying the modders to build mods to put into the official game, which I think is a grand idea. You know, they're getting paid, the customers are getting what they want. Downside is, though, is like I said, the cost of the game is going to be going up because the team is a lot larger. than it was by itself. Where even is my entry point? Yeah, it's on Ragnarok. Of course it's on Ragnarok. Why would it not be on Ragnarok? What am I, a lame ass? There is the entry point. The hole that I entered. Fudge. I have, like, no metal. I'm gonna have to bring my own metal plates on this one. I hate doing that. Why are you not doing your thing? Oh, it did teleport. I just didn't see the thing. Okay. I don't believe I know. I don't think I have my mod. I don't think I have my mod link. Let me check. Oh, let's see here. Star Citizen. Yeah, I've read a lot of that. This is a lot of the stuff that I have on here. Should probably search and see if I can find it. Crap, I can't search. This is great. I was just gonna pull the one that I'm using. Like I said, I have like 140 on here, not including my personal one, which I did pull off, so about 141 total. Eh. It's great game, but the driving stuff that gets the community going. Searching. I'm not using this one currently. There's so many different versions of it. It's nuts. That's kind of why I was like, I don't know, man, if I'm going to be able to find the one I was using. The one I'm using I've had for ages. Most of the people usually just take it and then report it as their with their own settings that they like to use. So yeah, I would just kind of pick one. I mean, the one I'm using is wicked stable. I've been using it for the whole time I've been playing. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, let's put 30 on a page. It'll probably help. I'm just trying to remember when I added it. I know I added it quite early on. And a lot of my first add-ons were ships that I liked. See, I'll try to find that link for you, see if it's super, because it's the, like I said, the one I'm using is really stable. I haven't had any problems at all. It does a great job, except for it does manage to damage things for some weird reason at times, which is a wee bit of a hassle, because when it damages them, well, they obviously explode. Restore player's inventory, blah, space just got real, air traffic, corruption, NPC cleaning. These are the ones that I found on Wasted server, by the way. That's what I got, the reason why I put them in there. highly recommended stuff. So I was like, okay, we'll do that. Functioning airtight auto cannons. This is weird. Maybe they're listed in no specific order. Yeah, no, maybe it was way further back at the beginning when I was using it. And pop back to the first ones. Like I said, these are mostly going to be ships right back here. Yeah, see you in a moment. Oh, there he is. Automated construction. Nanite factory. And this has all of that stuff in there. Boop-a-doo-boo. Different colors. Oh man, I like this one so much. Upgrade list. Factory upgrades listed here. And those are the ones that I was, those are some of the ones you'll see on there. I'll put a link for this one. Actually, let me do that real quick here. Boop-a-da-boo. Game. There we go. Put that in the description too. Done. Updated. Ta-da! Now you too could play with this mod. Like I said, from what I've noticed, it's super stable. I haven't had any weird explodey issues going on. So there we go. This is gonna be great. Long flight. I'm gonna have to build some sort of weird path walkway so I don't get shot trying to get in there. I'm actually very displeased with that. I could not believe that. It started glitching funny, and I'm like, here, let me grind it away, and lo and behold, it detonates and blows a giant freaking. Oh, I'm not happy with that at all. Not happy. But yes, I am super happy that the Wildcards devs were able to kind of pull their shit together and get a game released. That's what I think is pretty awesome. Come on, you. Okay. Crouch. There we go. Sweet. Don't stop. No. Come on, man. I'm singing here. Jeez, no respect. Oh, great. This is awesome. Just flipping awesome. Just totally awesome, dude. Okay. Okay. I gotta... What just happened? This is gonna be very annoying. Trying to take this over like that. That is going to be very, 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 very annoying. Because I'm going to have to do this 1.5 million times just to be able to, like, inch my way in there. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. We cool, yo? No, it is not. Not at all. Not with this, anyways. I did such a great job. I infiltrated bases without dying several times. Actually, to be honest with you, I probably would have without a problem as long as I didn't have that clangorific episode of... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna shake violently and then explode and blow a giant hole, and then now you can't get in. Haha. God damn it. And I don't move fast enough to be able to get up into the tube, so, or into the hole that I made, so... There we go. So let me think of another way. Seem to be doing a good job here. Doing good. Okay, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Right. This is exceedingly annoying. Because I don't have anywhere else to put stuff. And I want to snap them onto this so this way that I can actually ensure that I'm not like in a stupid place. Okay. I think we got. Oh. And I was like, I think I got it. No, I didn't. I did not get it. What is up with that block? That block right there is going to be the death of me because now it's in a stupid spot. And I can't put walls there and keep myself in one shot. Oh, crap! This is it. This is it. The high point of the night. I get shot a bajillion times trying to get into a dang base. Okay, I need to put a new teleporter location nearby, because screw that. I hate having to run that dang tunnel. Here we go. Let's do this. Lock and load. You know, the fact that my body location hasn't disappeared yet, it's kind of weird. But it spells certain death. There we go. I don't want to. If I dig the pillars out and the whole thing falls, that's just a waste of a lot of resources. So I save a lot of resources by just dying a million times trying to get to it. Okay, let me create myself a respawn room. Okay. Just stand up, actually, so I don't end up with my head in the ceiling. GPS. It's great. It's great. I don't really give a crap about my body location. Where's entry point? New. New what? New what? Delete. New for current position. Hide hole. Hid hole, actually. Hid hole. Okay. I feel like this is not going to go well. There we go. Oops. So I'm slowly working my way up, if that counts. Now the gun can't see me where I'm here. I've seen that, and I don't think I've put it on here yet. Mainly because I don't think I need it yet. I've been just kind of playing around with all the mod options I can get, test stuff out with, figure out what I like. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Sweet. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Stop doing that. Stop moving, stupid. There we go. Ooh. Well, then I am intrigued and can't wait to use it. So hopefully put me back where I... Okay. Gun, 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 gun. There we go. Ah, thank goodness. I'm back where I once was. And I better be careful because I'm going to get shot if I'm not careful. That is good to know, though. That's good for base defense. I like it when it's fun. Okay, I'm looking at nothing so good. Ah! There's a hole here. Well, who would do that? That's dangerous. That's pretty interesting. I think I've seen a couple of those ones where they had the missiles on there. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yep, this one's a fairly easy. That is a problem. I don't know what is down there that I take damage from it. Oh, okay. I'm over here trying to figure out why in the heck I'm taking damage last time I was doing this. It's because it was a helmet thing. Okay, well, power you down. Pop, 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 pop. Gone. Ah, that was a fun endeavor. Let's find out what loots I've got. Ton. Wait, what? What did I grind down then? I was obviously facing the wrong thing then. Nickel, iron, and cobalt. Not even that much, so it's not that notable. Oh man. Skyforge. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check out the Sky. I think I've seen the Skyforge and I just haven't, like... Yeah, because there is, and I haven't been able to find it yet, there is a ship that's been flying around called the Skyforge on this map. And ever since I found that other ship that has crash landed, the only thing I could think of is how awesome that would be if some other battle cruising ship managed to crash. I'm so excited. Because that would be like that's probably what I'll do, is after I'm done scrapping that one, I'll fly around and see if I can find the other ships. Ah, thank you, Good Red, for subscribing. Let me plug my phone in here so I can keep that charged in case Chelsea needs to get a hold of me. I am quite curious because the Skyforge in this mod, I don't know what it is. I think it's a battleship. I don't know. When I saw Skyforge, the only thing I thought of was, wow, that must have a lot of materials. I should scrap that. Yay. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Finally. Screw you, Gatling gun turret. Actually, now I can actually assess the damage of what happened below. There we go. Holy shnikes. Why are you floating anyway? Wow. That's a big hole. I can only imagine. Did I dig straight underneath that one? Or, oh no, I dug right next to it. I was gonna say, that'd be kind of interesting. Sky. That's a really cool name. I mean, I have a whole refinery system on mine, so I'm gonna make it Skyforge as well. Probably not nearly as cool or aesthetically pleasing, to be honest with you. Welcome back, Night Guard. If you scroll up into the chat, you'll be able to see the link to the page for the mod that I'm using for the nanos. There we go. Check out any other remaining guns. Go. I gotta get back to base now I think about it. Actually, is there enough resources to make a teleporter here? Let me do that. Let me check that. I should have enough. That's not how you split them. That it's probably titled something different. It's transport. I don't know, I might be able to get away with it. I think I might need the super conduits though. It might be a requirement. Steel tubes. 40 steel tubes. Small steel tubes to be exact. 2 small steel tubes. Yay! Now I just had to... Nope. Where to go? Trap something. Yep, that's the one. Automated construction. Keep doing things. 12, so we need a small steel tube. I feel like I need some super conduits. I'm not gonna be able to do anything else, no good. And I need gold for that anyways. I just test it out. Let's do it. Let's see. Oh wow. Is it actually going to be functional with that? Come on, you. No, boom shakalaka, there we go. No, I just need my radio components from this thing right here. There we go. We got here. I obviously don't have super conduits. I have disabled most, if not all, the stuff already. Okay. Oh yes, catwalks. That'd be a good idea. There we go. I'm actually quite curious. If this runs without the super conduits, I'm going to be kind of excited. Also, that would be kind of OP, in my opinion. It'll run, won't it? And it just needs power. Which, I'm going to double check to make sure I don't get myself shot, because I'm that genius. I'm just like, yay! Get my face blasted off. Okay. Okay, now I gotta enter from the bottom. No, I got a doorway up here. What am I talking about? Nope. Nope, 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 don't do that. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. Let's check this out. No. Oh, there we go. Let's load you up with everything. There we go. Let's turn the power back on for you. Everything's a go. Everything's a green. Wait. Make this a lot quicker. Let's just drill a hole. Let's just do this. No way! It doesn't even need the soup. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I gotta create this. Okay, so what should I title this one? Scrap 2. GPS Scrap 2. Scrap 2. Okay. No freaking way. Well, that I gotta get rid of. Let's go to silver for now. No way. Haha, that's gonna be great. Wait, I wonder. Could I activate it, hop in a ship, and see if it takes the ship with me? Oh my. Has this not even been able to... Oh no, I must have just got some of this stuff taken care of. Why are you doing the thing? Don't do the thing! I think this guy might be just outside of range for deconstruction. Oh, from what I found out with using these dang beacons is if I put them upside down, like on the bottom of something, then they work. Like, it'll deconstruct from the bottom, from the top down. For some weird reason, if I put them on the top, then they, for some reason, deconstruct from the bottom up, and it causes it to go to heck and back. So, just as a word of warning for you there. Oh, geez, what's wrong with it? That's not good to hear. Okay. Oh, and yes, to answer with the tugboat, yeah, the tugboat will be able to lift that without any problem. It'll lift it with ease. That's actually very, very small in comparison to what the tugboat's able to lift. It's able to lift 1.5 million kilograms. Or that was kind of a weird way to... Yeah, it's kilograms. Okay. Let me... Did I not... Oh, that's a reactor component. Oh, see, I got superconduits right there. So oh, but seriously, what happened to the darn thing? That's no good if your computer goes down. Oh, what does it need an upgrade for? Or what upgrades does it need? There we go. Hopefully it stops trying to deconstruct from the bottom up. Components, computer, and small steel too. Pretty sure I'll need the same thing for this guy over here too. Come on, finish putting this god dang thing. Just nanites, you're supposed to deconstruct all of this stuff, not just half of it and then get lazy. I could really put it on the side of this thing floating like that. That's kind of insane. How did you manage to burn it out? Did you try to overclock it without any proper protection on it or something? Holy moly. And what type of graphics card are you looking at getting? Well, I guess I don't know if you're getting one now. I mean, it really depends on the budget. Yeah, if you overclock it beyond a certain voltage, it fries the darn things. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to not even bother doing that, overclocking that much. I mean, heck, depending on what's stable, how stable it is. I mean, what type of processor are you using? Heck, how old of a motherboard are you using? Yes. See what I mean? It's deconstructing from the top down now. I know, right? Like, jeez. If you're using the mod, just remember, stick the beacon on the ass end of the thing. This way, on planets, it'll deconstruct from down. It just deconstructs from the opposite side of the beacon, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. It really does. I mean, especially if you're in space, you don't want it to just chop that bit off. So just find a weird spot on the bottom of it, and then it'll just break its way down, and then you don't have to worry about your building falling, which happened to me several times. That's where that big hole happened. Kind of broke something a little funny, and then it collapsed bad. I cannot wait for this thing to finish. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice then. The graphics card that I'm using, that I'm enjoying, mine is, it's from Gigabyte. It's the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080. It's the 3-fan 8GB GDDR5X model. It just has like the wind force if you want to look it up. That was the best one I could get for about $550, and the next step up was about $700 stat wise. And you want something X. If you're going to look for it, try to get GDDR5X, which performs better than regular GDDR5. From what I've found out. Now, I haven't done any official bench tests. I've been looking at other people's bench tests, which is kind of where the numbers are coming from. This is no bueno. This is no bueno at all. I need to get myself some steel plates. No good. I really don't like the whole it's going to drop into the earth and I'm going to get screwed because of it. So I cannot afford to lose this. Yep, exactly. What it is I think these other people were just like taking versions of it and like modifying it so this way it works for their specifications without upgrades or something like that, and it caused them to be very unoptimized in my opinion. So this is why I just went with this one, which is the whole package deal. There we go. I don't know. If it gets that low, I'm going to be very, very, very unhappy. And I don't want to put it in there because if I... Yeah, it won't let me place it. No, it will, but if I do that, it's going to pop it. And I don't... Thanks to the way the game works, I don't want it to, like, go to pop and force itself out and blow a giant hole and make it worse. So... The important thing is just to... As long as these thrusters are functioning, I don't have to worry about it. Gosh, dang. Maybe I should start scrapping myself some things here. Oh, no, I need you. Ammunition. Dang it, cleanup, you picked it up before I got to it. Whatever. AMDs. Oh, okay. Like I said, I had to upgrade my graphics card too. Mine was pretty tiny. Yeah, like I said, with the gigabyte version, I was just trying to save money. I was trying to, like I said, try to get the best best card as possible with, you know, $550. It was originally going to be $400, but I realized, you know, $550 I can actually do something with it. So that's where that went. Okay, get everything going again. Sweet. I mean, what kind of processor are we looking at getting to? Because I mean, I have an i7, 4.2 gigahertz. So I don't really need it for. I don't really need anything else. It kind of does everything. Yeah, steel plates, yeah. I need a bunch of those. Is that what most of these need, is steel plates? Man, I could just do that by myself while I'm waiting for this thing. What type of RAM do you have anyways? Or even, I guess, how much? Does it really depend? Oh yeah, i7, yeah. Gigahertz really is a big thing. If you're looking at getting a new one, you're going to want to get something with high gigahertz, rather than attempting to overclock it in some cases. And that's the only reason is because it's more stable. You know, if you get a 3.2 and someone goes to overclock it to like a 3.5, I think it is the highest going on, or 3.8 even. I mean, if you have the option, you have to buy a new one. Find as well as snag one at 4.2 or 4.5, and then just deal with it that way. Or get something with more cores that can handle it. You don't need as many, you know, as much of a clock or as high clock because you have more cores to handle the processors, which you would still be fine with 3.5 at that point. I mean, like I said, I am no professional when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but I feel like I've done enough searching on the stuff, so figured might as well. Oh yeah, no worries. I still got plenty of stuff I'm gonna be doing tonight, so still pretty fresh in the brain, right? What am I doing? I want to be putting this in all my thrusters. What am I talking? Did I use all of them? Yes, I did. I'm a lame ass. Da 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 da. I don't know what I found to do. Look at this. What am I gonna name this base? Skyforge is kind of already taken. Yeah, I did a lot of research and then I found a PC for $300 on Craigslist and I bought it. And then all of a sudden I magically knew what I was doing after I bought a computer, and then I built it. I just built it. That's literally it. Which I actually thought was kind of entertaining building it. I enjoyed it. It's not liquid cooled or anything fancy. Oh my. Oh, yeah, it was completely built and then I just kind of scrapped almost all of the whole thing except the case.
Yeah, when I go to rebuild myself a new rig, I will. New case, new everything now. Knowing now what I know, or knowing what I do now, I'll be able to build something a lot better, way more effective. Okay, so. Why are you all light armor and all you heavy armor? Okay. Need that. I'm gonna need metal grids for some of the hydrogen stuff, which has not been used yet. Oh man, this is gonna take so long to build. No, seriously though, I need a good name for this ship. I mean, the tugboat was fine and all with the other one, but only go so far, you know. Oh, this one just needs metal grids now. Sweet. What about this guy here? Metal plates? That's all you need? Okay. Don't do that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I know for a fact in here that there is tools. What am I doing? No. Could make this a lot easier instead of just being a goof bud and just not doing any of that. There we go. Nice. Yeah, building PCs can be kind of a daunting task at first, but practice and time and research, it gets to be kind of a one of the normal day-to-day things you do it often enough. Whoop. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Man, that's going to take a long time. Oh, my apologies. Chelsea's calling me. Hello. Oh. Hello, darling. You are on Mango Man's channel. How are you? I'm just kidding. Nobody can hear you. They hear me talking to you, but I don't have your phone hooked into it. Now, if you would have called me on Discord, that would have been a totally different ballgame. It does sound pretty awesome. Why? Did you have something else in mind? Yeah, we can. I mean, I could still cook. I could cook tonight if you wanted me to. I mean, just pizza would be a lot more preferable, to be honest with you. Specifically Blue Apron, right? Yes, indeed, Miss Mango. Okay, so yeah, I'll cook that up. I can cook that up, no worries. Yay. Oh. Okay, I'll try to watch my text as best as possible. The sound is on, so I'll probably hear it. As long as I'm not being shot at, I'll probably be fine. Okay, darling. I'll see you when you get home then, okay? Bye, Pete. Love you. Drive safe. Bling, bling. Bye. There we go. Chelsea usually, Chelsea, I tend to refer to as Toot Loops because of some interesting naming that happened when we were playing a game. So, yeah, she ends up as Toot Loops. But yeah, that's Chelsea. She'll be playing with me in the Ark stream tonight. She really likes playing Ark. She doesn't, otherwise she didn't really want to play any other games because, well, she wanted to play Ark. Well, I can't really help you with that given the situation, darling. So, kind of a bummer in that case that she wasn't able to, that it took so long to get the actual Ark servers to do, like, to actually make it a thing. But I'm glad. I'm not gonna lie, that looks so weird with the well when you go to put the hydrogen thrusters together and they do that. Boop. Boop. Okay. Woo! She's gonna get pizza tonight. I'm excited. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I'm gonna need a lot of motors. A lot of motors. I'm gonna need the materials to make said motors. Once I'm done scrapping these places, I'll probably do that. I'll probably go mine the materials to make motors and get this thing to finish it up. Oh, hey, okay, so I was mentioning this earlier about batteries. Why are you doing this, guy? So the azimuth batteries are pretty awesome. If anybody else likes to use them, I do. I have mine split into several categories to where they discharge at different rates. Like the blue ones are recharging and the green ones are discharging. And the only reason why I do that is because it saves me a lot of hassle. Oh yeah, understandable. To each their own games, you know? I mean, I'm huge into base building and stuff like that, which is why I enjoyed this game so much, and exploration. But Ark itself is its own type of genre and stuff, so... I mean, I don't hate on anybody who doesn't happen to like the same game I do. It's a fact of life. Plus, like I said, there's a lot of people who just don't like it because of the way Wildcard has, you know... Wildcard likes to tell you when there's an update, and then the update doesn't happen for a month. So, a lot of people are really sore about that. So, I mean, I can understand it. I'm totally cool with it. I mean, the game's gone full release and it happens, and I'm unhappy, but it's not like I'm losing a buttload of money, just I can play other games. Oh yeah, no, I understand that. It's just I can prioritize better than the ship, or than the nanites can. So basically, while I go to take my stuff apart, I can choose where I put the resources rather than the nanites prioritize it. And they prioritize things kind of weird, to be honest with you. I think I've mentioned that before. They just prioritize things in an odd manner, and I'm not happy with it sometimes. But it's okay. There we go. I'm just trying to get, like, say, the, let's see if I can get at least one of these things going. Basically, it's a bunch of steel plates at this point that I need. What about this guy? You got steel plates? You got steel plates. I think this one needs steel plates. Yes, it needs steel plates. Ah, man, metal grids too. Trying to see, what do I have in my inventory that I think anything else... Oh, nothing else is going to need that. What am I doing? And if it does happen to need it, the nanite factory can do these ones. No, wait, I needed that. Come back. There we go. Oh, Poppet. I have an adorable puppy. Her name is Poppet. Go. That's kind of interesting. Oh, darn it. I just must have played. That's okay. I'm more interested in the metal grids and trying to get this guy finished up. Wait, how many metal grids do I have? 180. I think actually I can finish the metal grids on this other one first. Am I running low on power? Yeah, looks like I'm... I'll check that one to see. Oh, see, now Poppet is it's between a Chihuahua and a Rat Terrier. Believe it or not, she's actually very quiet and super fun. She tends to be quite energetic, which is also fine. The energy's good. Oh, sweet. I really need to get rid of these ones. These are the old atmosphere thrusters. These are the tier 1 atmosphere thrusters. And I believe the tier 1s are more powerful. I'll have to double check that. But no, yeah, she's super adorable. She's very quiet. She's very quiet. She tends to make noises occasionally, but otherwise she usually keeps very quiet and, you know, just inquisitive, if you will, which is nice. She doesn't hate kids or be anybody, which is also cool. Scared half to death of men for some weird reason. Not of me, of course, but I don't know why. Oh man, oh, that's right, those needed thruster components. Oh, I think that's the text for turn on the darn oven. Okay, let me check. That probably is. Okay. Oh my goodness, this has been adventurous. Oh, no worries. Laters. This has been great. I've had an absolute blast. Thank you so much for subscribing, Red. You've been amazing to chat with in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. When it comes to... Look at that thing. See? Top down. Much easier. So, I normally stream Space Engineers on Fridays and sometimes on Mondays, which is what I wanted to do today. Otherwise, I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8:30 Central. So, and those games tend to vary. It depends on who I'm playing with that day and what's going on. Currently, my Saturdays have been occupied with Chelsea wanting to play Diablo 3. Otherwise, I sometimes stream on Sundays with Space Engineers, mainly because I enjoy playing the game so much, and I usually take Sunday nights on as a personal time, and that's usually where I play my personal game. I don't always stream it though, which I'm considering on doing, but when I do that, then Chelsea can't, watch TV or do anything she wants to. She has to be quiet, and she doesn't want to play. I know, you've been great to talk with, amazing conversations, and I definitely want to see you more in these streams. Just keep checking back. I have my Twitter link in the description. I usually put out a tweet when I'm going to be actually streaming. Well, streaming different than my normal days. Today it was a little bit earlier than normal, which was 4 o'clock. I usually stream about 8 something at night as well. Now, being that Ark has just gone out, I am a big fan of Ark as well, so a lot of my access time at nights, throughout the week, will probably be filled with that. This Wednesday, for instance, and maybe Saturday. It depends on what Chelsea wants to do. However, I will still be streaming Friday night with my Space Engineers, unless for some reason I ended up having to change that. And if I did, then I would end up rescheduling it for another day that would be, more beneficial for people to watch. And thank you again so much for the information about the servers having that kind of issue. I was contemplating on just testing one out once I got this server running, but if they're still having problems, I'd rather wait. Because otherwise I'll buy it and then I won't be able to enjoy it, and that will just suck really bad. But yeah, I'll be posting more screenshots of some of the updates as the ship finishes itself. I'll be posting those on my Twitter as well. But yeah, keep an eye on the account. I like I said, I stream and I upload games Tuesdays through Saturdays. 1 and 3:30 p.m. on Central Time as well. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Remember, leave me comments too. I really like feedback, especially with the sound and whatnot. Thank you so much for catching that too. That made things a lot easier. Communication was a lot better. It's been a blast. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit for Stardo. You guys take care and have a good night. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Mango, oot!